Now, if you don't mind, I record these classes. Your names and pictures and images are completely anonymous, I promise. I just post them on my YouTube page, so you can do a Wednesday night class on Friday at 4 a.m. if you want. So that's what that is. No worries. Nice deep breath from your belly button. Class is filling up. All the best kids are in class tonight. Now admit it, you have some sort of problem or dilemma or situation that you're dealing with, because we always do, don't we? We always have the current thing, and whatever the current thing is, and I know how challenging that can be because, we're all in this together, just a willingness to let it go for a few minutes, okay? Just in spiritual, religious language, turn it over, surrender it, let it go. That's why God gives us situations, problems, and dilemmas, is so that we can remember to rely and depend and grow our faith and our trust. Otherwise, we'd pretty much be on our own, wouldn't we? About 3 more minutes. Begin to feel whatever you're feeling. Breathe what you feel. Feel what you breathe. I try to do that once a day to digest and catch up with my feels. Notice you're a container within which feelings are always flowing like a parade. And don't stop the parade, just let it go in one side, show off, and go out the other side. Can you tolerate, can you accept what you're feeling right now, whatever the mix is? The key to good health is to digest, assimilate, integrate, and then let emotions go. Nobody taught me that growing up. They didn't know either. Good. Now, biggest, deepest inhale of your whole life. Outhale, let it go, pull the plug. It's Wednesday, it's yin, it's restorative, it's let go, it's heal, it's relax, it's bliss, if you're willing. Good. Now that you're an empty vessel and can fill yourself up with anything, wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate feel God through yourself. Love, bliss, joy, peace, ecstasy, bliss, abundance, truth, beauty, kindness, compassion. Arms up to the ceiling, lace up your paws, stretch arms up over your head, writhe around in extra feel good, smile on your face, feeling your elastic, plastic, fantastic nature. It's weird how good we can feel if we just exercise our ability to do it. Or we think it needs to happen from the outside in. Silly us. Smile on your face. Now draw your knees in for a little intoxicated turtle on your back, rolling around with your knees in. If you find yourself getting too happy or having too much fun or too relaxed or too at ease, then that's okay. It's amazing what'll happen when we get our minds out of the way tonight. That will happen, by the way. All right, we'll roll up together, okay? All right, now, touchdown, you made it. You touched down in class. Now, I've got a funny story. I'm starting with a funny story tonight. So I'm one of those people that when I start a project, I have a very hard time stopping. Read, it's impossible. So I was just building a thing, and I got a bunch of nice Gorilla spray glue, and I was gluing all this stuff. And as I was putting the parts together, I started to get it all over my hands. Did I pause and put gloves on or get some stuff? No, I kept going. Now my hands are covered in Gorilla Glue and I can't get it off to save my life. And now I have to teach yoga. I get to teach yoga. I can go to Home Depot and get some stuff afterwards. But right now my hands are sticky and I've been touching everything in the house and on my body and on my electrical equipment. And now everything has glue all over it. This brings such a feeling of peace and serenity to me. I just really wanted to share that with you. So I'm so glad to be in yoga tonight. I bet you have never had an experience like this. So we're going to do the teeniest little bit of joint juice standing because I need to get out of my head. So stand up with me if you don't mind. I know I promised the really relaxing stuff and I will deliver. Please hang forward. Now I've got glue on my blocks. Shake your shag. Dip your do, wag your tail, drain your brain. What's the glue that's sticking to you right now that you can't get off? We all have it. It's that thing, that dilemma, and everything you touch, it sticks to it. So we're gonna just not resist it anymore. We're going to find the glue that glues us all together. Relax your head. Not going to beat you up very much. I did that on Monday. Tonight's makeup yoga. I love makeup yoga. It's the best. Exhale all the air out. And come on up. Hey, my block stuck to me. Yay. Now, left foot forward. Right toenails. 1, 2, we're just going to do like the 10-minute joint juice just so I can wipe more glue on everything. It's amazing what you touch that you don't realize. This includes your own body. I'm not really going to elaborate. 7, 8, other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, this might just be on my hands forever. 7, 8. Sink into your ankles. Close your eyes. So it's a nice metaphor for the problem that's sticking to us right now that we can't, only God can get it off. We can't. Or goo, I think it's called goo. Come up and out, open your eyes, right foot forward, and swirl your left heel around. Now, are you like that? When you start a project, can you put it down or can you just have to keep going till it's done? There are two different kinds of people. Crazy people and smart people. 7, 8, other way. 1, 2, 3. I've been like that since I was a little kid. If I start something, I hate unresolved, uncompleted things. So I'm working on it. Yoga, prayer, friends, sink into your ankles, close your eyes. My mentor says, Greg, you're going to have to learn to live with unresolved issues. Only then will you be calm and peaceful. Good. Come up and out. Feet hip distance apart. Drop your chin. 1, 2. Relax your shoulders. I'm feeling better already. 4, glue's drying, 5, 6, 7, other way. Of course, the only thing that's not going to stick are the two things I'm trying to stick together, probably. Now that's negative thinking, so we're not going to do that either. 6, 7, 8. Relax your head down for 12 seconds. No thinking. We are calm and peaceful yogis. Good. Open your eyes. Legs out wider. Arms out. Right, left, and right. Just kicking it. Just getting the bugs out. We're going to do some restorative yoga later. I've got ideas. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Swing easy. This is Wednesday style. Nice and soft. Lustrous hair. Give yourself a little whack. Doesn't take much. These rituals are embedded in our neurons. All we have to do is start this, and we tap the love valve. 3, 2. Now, next time you go to the left, right hand, left shoulder, left arm behind your back. Go screw yourself into the floor. Sink in, corkscrew. Inhale. And release over to the other side. Just right. Medium ground tonight. Knees are bent. Feet are soft. Faces facing. And let go. All right. This wide apart with your feet. Easy amber waves of grain. Sink down and roll up. You're just being a noodle. We're noodling this one out, you guys. If you're stiff and sore, just a little movement. If you're frisky and fighter pilot-esque, then go buck wild. 3, 2, 1. Inhale and glue your hands together up high. It's one way to pray all day, is to glue your hands together, feet together. Push your paws up, knuckles on your head, side bend left with your eyes closed. Now tonight, specifically look for middle ground, not too hard, not too soft. So just be baby bear or Goldilocks, or I'm not a fairy tale expert. Inhale. Now all of you had kids and you know all the fairy tales. Lean to the right. Inhale up. Stretch arms up. And a forward fold with your feet together. Easy version. Drop your hair. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, deepen for 3 counts. No breath. 1, 2. There we go. 3. All right, come on up. Okay, I'm getting my sanity back. Who cares if I have glue over everything? I'll just buy a bunch of new stuff. Exhale. Then I can do retail therapy. Lace your hands down here south of the border. Come on up. Push palms up, feet down. Anybody want to go shopping with me? Lean left. You can tell me what to buy. If you tell me to buy it, I'll buy it. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. And release out. 3 poofs up your back, behind your neck. Poof. This one's slightly more dramatic and grandiose with a big poof at the top. And one more. Poof. Now, literally, arms out, palms open. Close your eyes. Now I'm going to come by and tickle you, but I want you to hold steady and calm with your arms out. You can give, but you won't break. You're firm, but not rigid. You're soft, but not mushy. You're this, but not that. And lace your hands now behind your back to cool them off. Step out as wide as your mat. Heels in, toes out, and a gentle bobbing for apples. Come on down. Nice and easy. Good. Now look forward, high. And with your heels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on up, my beauties. Turn your feet parallel, still wide. Inhale up. Glue your hands together. Drop them down. Push up and stick your hands into the clouds. Side bend left. Inhale, use your breathings. That's the key. Exhale right. Yoga coordinates our breathing, and then we can find emotional stability. Inhale up and release out. Wham. Shoulders. 1, 2, 3. No, I wanted to do that thing tonight where we put our fingers through our toes. I don't think that would be a good idea. 5. Be fun to watch me do it. 6, 7, 8. I'm getting a haircut on Friday, so the large chunks of glue can be cut out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yada yadas with your wrists. This is the best thing when you're sore, which, let's face it, if you're over 40, you're sore all the time. There's just the good sore and the bad sore. So we're going to just be the good sore for the rest of our lives. It just means we're working and we're keeping our range of motion moving. I'm not talking about bad sore. I'm just, then there's the kind of sore because you can't move anymore and you're ruined. Up and down with your paws. Instant message me if you're never sore. I'd love to hear your testimonial, how it is that you do it, what drugs you're taking. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin. The one part of us that never gets sore is our inner presence, our inner peace, the pearl of great price, which is unalterable, perfect, immutable, right there. Good. Inhale up, kitty mittens. Up you go. Exhale. Hands on your hips. Feet out wider, toes in. Now, when my cat saw that I had glue on my hands, I haven't seen her for about 45 minutes now. She wants nothing to do with that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Otra dirección en español. 4, 5, 6. I would like to do a roundtable with a yoga group and talk about levels of soreness and what people think of that. Good. Inhale up. Place your hands. Bring your feet together. Glue them together if you'd like. Hands above your knees and concluding joint juice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't you always feel better after a joint juice? Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale up for an Om together. Long, smooth, beautiful Om. Oh, parting the Red Sea. Oh, put it back together. Oh. chin, close your eyes, glue your head, hands, and heart together in cosmic unity. Enjoy 15 seconds of standing meditation. Okay, I better deliver on some yin and some restorative. So this is where the elite meet to have a seat, please. Nice turnout tonight. It sure is good to see you. Sometimes you need a class and sometimes the class needs you. So thank you. Cross your legs, pull back on your high, how you doings? Easy forward fold, into yin we go. Now pull your shoulders up by your ears like they're glued up there. Relax your shoulders apart. I had no idea what a metaphor glue is. Inhale from fingertips, look forward. Exhale, deepen for a full 30, you guys. Pretend I'm there, hands on your shoulder blades, widening, relaxing the shoulder blades apart. If your head hits the floor, great. If not, I'm going to use my block and do floor head pose. I don't know where you feel on the 1 to 10 scale right now, but we're going up, okay? Good, now a little bobbing and weaving side to side to get your t-shirt untucked a little bit. Move your shag around, dip your do, wag your wig. Good, now we're going to hold still for 15 seconds, not a wiggle, not a wobble. On your next inhale, come on up. Switch the cross, of course. Get the seat nice and wide, get the cheeks where they go, come on down. Since we're all pulling our shoulders up from chronic lifetime tension, we'll notice that, and then noticing what we don't want, we can do what we do want. Relax the armpits, broaden the shoulder blades, move your head around a little. Good, now make glue prints with your hands over to the right. And left hand on top of your right. If you're a bendy person, keep them separate. If you're stiff as a boiled owl, lean into your left rib cage. Drop your left bum. Look out for your cat. Yes, you. Now tilt your armpits a little bit. Kind of seesaw them left and right. So do it slow and rhythmic. Good. Inhale here. And paw prints the other way. You shouldn't be able to go all the way around your body. Wider hands for stiffy bears, right hand on left for the bendies. But I really don't want those shoulder blades angling up. Relax them back. And if you'd like to toggle your shoulder blades a little to get the kinks out. Inhale. On exhale, walk back to the center. And then you can play with me on this one, whatever size thing fits underneath your forehead. Now, I could easily bring my head all the way down, but that's not a Wednesday thing. That's more of a, I'm going to show off kind of thing. So instead, just find a nice balance and support between your brain and your buns. I bet your shoulders could widen apart 4 more inches. Relax your elbows. Come up, friends. Good job. So on Wednesday, I'd like to include just a modicum of breath work, and we're going to do one called box breathing. It's 4 counts in, hold for 4, release for 4, hold for 4. Now, I don't want you to die while we do this if you can't do it. If you can do it, try it. If you can't do it, don't die in my class. I'm going to call it out. If it's done well, it'll have magical powers on you. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders, follow my count, exhale all the air out. In 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Try it on your own, see what happens. Good. Now, discontinue the count, regular breathing. Honestly assess if even a little bit of breath work changed your disposition, your countenance. It's the most important thing that we never do. Okay, my friends, simple twist. Up you go. Inhale. Lace and push up. Turn right. Left hand, right knee, right arm behind you. Tall spine, relax shoulders. Gently move into more space when it's offered. Just pull up and park right next to the edge of your range of motion. Eyes are closed. Chin level. Exhale might take you deeper. And this pose is a physical prayer. Inhale. Exhale, release. And as you might imagine, we'll switch the cross of our pins. We'll switch the cross of our fingers, one finger over. We'll push up to touch the face of God. Sorry about the glue, God. I've always wanted to know you better. Turn left, 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 right hand, left knee, left arm behind you. Now, I know it sounds silly. Make the pose a prayer, a physical, somatic, nonverbal, visceral connection. None of these poses mean a thing without the intention, the meaning, the purpose that we bring to it. They mean everything if we do. Inhale here. Exhale here, because there's nowhere else to go. Now, show me your hands, clean, pink, shiny, unadulterated hands. Now turns them upside down, pulls them back, sets them down, drop your chin, exhale. Booty rockets to the ceiling, lift and hold for 1, higher 2, higher 3, hips for higher 4, and come on down. See all these yoga teachers and yoga magazines, they want to keep this so complicated. Stretch your legs out. Things can be profound and simple at the same time. Stretch your toes open. Pull your balls of your feet in, push out through your heels, stand up. Lift up really high, firm your legs, top of your legs, your quads, spread your toes, close your eyes. Now don't do box breathing, but just balance the inhale and the exhale. Wouldn't it make sense that emotionally unstable people, their breath would not be balanced and rhythmic? That's none of us, of course, because we've learned to balance the rhythm, the texture, the duration of our breath. Sometimes. Not when we're driving and somebody cuts us off. Good. Now relax your arms down, make fists, plant fists, pull feet in. If this is too much on your wrists, no worries. Cheers for rears, bottoms up. You can play if you want. You can stay static if you'd like. You could come down and watch other people and eat popcorn. Stay up, firm those wrists. Sink down. On your back, jack. Legs up. Widen out. Ankles, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now lift up your head. Now, can we just talk? Can we just talk? Now, this is a yin pose to leave your legs out for, I don't know, a minute. We're not going to go that long. And if you strenuously, stridently object, you could always squeeze your legs back in together. But Carolyn teaches it. I teach it. I think it gives you strong and healthy legs. And you can do your duration, just 10 more seconds, okay? We're about as healthy as our legs, so let's keep them strong and vital, springy and resilient. Okay, kids, lift up your head, bend your knees, grab your big toes, elbows inside your knees. Happy baby, 34 seconds. If you need a blanket underneath your neck, yay. Now, in a couple of years, when I get really flexible, my knees are going to hit the floor without my butt cheeks lifting. It's going to be so cool. My shoulders are relaxing. My chin is dropping. My face is soft. My eyes are receding. My hairline is stable. See how it sinks in? Yes, you say. Lift up your head for a better view. Now from here, we're going to lift up our head, feet on the floor, hip distance apart, head down. Now we're going to lift booty up in the bridge to a count of 7. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 3.5 way, 4, 5, really 6, 7, stay at 7, and descend 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, bring your feet in a little closer to you. Maybe you can brush your left heel and get some glue on your left heel and get some glue on your right heel. Now, if you can grab your ankles, you're one of those long-armed people. I'm not one of those people. Now, we're going to lift up to a count of 10 to strengthen and vitalize our backs. Exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, undiscovered territory, 8, 9, 10. Place your hands behind your back if you can. Smooch your shoulder blades underneath you. Now you can rocket your pelvis up as high as you want, but it's Wednesday. We'll just hold here for about 4 breaths. Do not turn your head. Drop your chin. Feet flat. Gut soft. And just notice if you're really squeezing your butt cheeks as hard as you can because you were. And just see if you can ungrip all 4 of your cheeks. The 2 on your face and the 2 down there. 2 more breaths. This is so good for you. Now in a moment, we're going to come down to a 10. Relax your arms out of the way. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your head. Now a restorative pose, feet together. Now, if you're a stiffy bear, you're going to put a couple of blocks underneath your knees. If you're a bendy bear, you don't need it. Grab your elbows up over your head unless that's too strong. Then otherwise, just arms angle. But find something you can do for 1.5 minutes. Okay? Because now we're transitioning from yin to a restorative pose. And that takes the tincture time. The tailbone moves away from you. Your kidneys relax. Throat soft. And by the way, it should feel wonderful. Three more nice, deep, smooth, rhythmic, emotionally stabilizing breathing. Okay, kids, now lift your heads up one more time. Bring your knees in together. Bring your knees in. I'm going to put a little blanket underneath my neck, my head. Going to wrap my elbows over my knees. And I got a little sore back, so I'm just going to not squeeze too hard. Little kids can bring their knees to their collarbones. They don't need a blanket underneath their neck, but they're little kids and they don't have jobs and they're little kids. Now, if you get a good tight grip with your elbows, it's almost like you grip too tight. And then for 30 seconds, we let the joints find their depth. We let the layers find their release. We let the bones find their drop. We let the blah, blah, blah. You might feel your guts, your intestines folding more deeply into you. Good. Now in this compression pose, take the biggest inhale you can, limited though it may be. Inhale. There's not much room, but there's a lot of room to exhale. Good. Now you can roll up like a little kid or you can roll out like an adult. Roll up. Hello again. All right, now, oh, got a good head rush there. Now, as we were on our back, feet together, but feet out kind of wide, kind of smush them out a little ways. Grab for something else that doesn't have glue on it yet and put it right here. By the way, I discovered a gold mine of lost bolsters. If you want one, I will give you one. Make sure your elbows fit. Now this is different because note the feet aren't pulled all the way in. This is a different pose. It gets a different aspect of your buns. Lean forward and even consider waddling your hiney back a little. And then you could walk your elbows more forwarder. Maybe your hands fit at your forehead. And would we ever do this on Monday? No. No bouncing, no straining. My teacher would say something arcane like, keep the three curves of your spine. What does that mean? The bottom of your spine actually goes in. Your heart spine actually goes back. Your neck spine actually goes in a little. It's like a S curve with an extra curve. And when you beginning yogis struggle, they do the opposite. Advanced yogis, the base of their spine is in, their heart is relaxed, and their neck is released forward. In other words, its natural shape. Now remember, if you don't like a particular pose, it's just like life. The kaleidoscope will turn. Big deep inhale. Exhale, release. Good. Okay. Now a counter pose and also something that we just did, but a slightly stronger version. Knees together. Now you bendy little kids, you're going to like pulling your heels all the way into your bottom. You can look down and go, yeah, I can get my heels to my bottom. Rewrap. Wrap lower if you can. Cross your wrists. Glue your hands to your feet. If you can't do that, that's okay. If you read too much yoga magazine, they would convince you that entry into heaven is based on being able to do particular yoga poses, but I beg to differ. It might get you into heaven on earth, but the big heaven, no worries. All right, now release, stick. Okay, now, most of you aren't going to have any problem with this pose. I'm not either, because I'm going to use a big old honking block. I'm putting a big block underneath my left ischial tuberosity, okay? Now, some of you still have the full factory installed range of motion. Your right shin is under. You can lift up your bums and you can move them to the left, and both cheekages go down to the floor, and you never couldn't do it. So now for me, because of my sore knee, I sit on the block, which takes some pressure out of my knee. Then I want you to pull your left heel in as far as it goes. Shift your body weight kind of forward. Place your hands on top of your left thigh. Notice how much of your body you touch when you're not paying attention. And then lean over your left thigh, and you should feel a flame broiled sensation curdling down the back of your left calf and Achilles tendon. Is it the sexiest pose in the world? I don't know the sexiest pose in the world. It's this one though. Lean in. It's the only way to stretch your Achilles deeply. And it is true, it is literally the only way to stretch your soleus, your lower calf muscle. Inhale, look forward, gluing. I'm going to stop saying that. Your chest to your thigh, deep and down. Imagine a plumb line dropping from the front of your left knee down to the floor. You want that plumb line as far forward of your left toes as you can. Thumbs up if you feel this, please. I need some support. There we go. 2 thumbs, 3 thumbs, 5, 8. Good. Thanks. This makes me want to holler. I just want to holler. It's so boring. Can we do the exciting poses? Okay, come on up, kids. Yes, we can. That last one was. Now, take this knee. How far does it go this way? Make it go that way a little bit. Maybe even you tuck your thumb in a little bit. Hold your knee over here. Take your right arm up. Oh, you're going to like this. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, fully turn much left. And now you see why we took the knee over to the right. Now the elbow tucks way out. And back in the day, I could get my shoulder all the way down here. I'll get there again. Now here's fun. I think Greg can do this again. He's going to relax his right arm down. He's going to lift his left heel and grab underneath the heel. He's lying. Now, turn left. Feel kind of knock-kneed, like you're wearing a very short mini skirt, okay? Now turn your face all the way to the right. Keep your torso going to the left. Relax your shoulders. Drop your chin. Squeeze out painful patterns of perception. Lori, your cat's out of control. Just saying. Okay, now release out of this pose. Oh, I need a cigarette after that one. That's a good stretch. Now, just grab this thing, grab this, and just take it around. Next time you're arguing with your mate, just both of you do this, and it'll be like, what were we thinking? Other way? Good, now left elbow under, right elbow under. And normally I would put my hands in my hair and scratch up my hair, but I'm not going to make that mistake. Scratch up your head. Good, now release this thing. Now try this science experiment. Put your left elbow inside your left knee. Grab your left big toe. We can all do that. See how I teach? Everybody can do something. Now, if you're really tight in your hamsters, this thing won't stretch out. Something would go snap. It wouldn't be good. Otherwise, take it up and stretch it out. Now move it all the way over to the right as far as you can. Yuck. Turn and look to the left. Push out through your left heel. I know who likes this pose. Helga, because she's got the forward fold to die for. Tall spine, chest up. Good, now bring it back over here where it belongs. Rebend it. Now, grab on with your left hand so it doesn't get away. Take your right hand way out and over the outside of your left foot. See that? Isn't that cool that we can do that? Now brace your left hip hand on the floor. Inhale. And now straighten it this ways. Now suck your guts in. Move your foot to the right and look all the way behind you to the left for any monsters that are chasing you. Notice there are none. Tall spine. Push out through left heel. Stretching left IT band. Stretching everything. Good, bring your face back, kitty mittens. Now, brings it in for a landing. And now, just set it out in front of you. Now, this is a pose called Triang Mukapada Paschimottanasana. Most humans can't do it, but if we're sitting up on a block, it's accessible. Only the bendiest of bears should be doing this with their butt cheeks on the floor. Just fold over your left leg. If you don't feel anything, I don't believe you. Now, if your right knee is just totally hating this, just take your right knee out and take it over to the right. Otherwise, keep it folded under and stay down over your left leg. Please. Now, inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, deepen for just a little group suffering. 1. Nice, Kristen. Look at that head all the way down there. Proud of you. 2. 3. Arise up, Jogans. Come on up. Oh, that's an important sequence. We never want to give that one up. That's why I'm coming up with a way for everybody to do it. Now on this side, you can do the same thing. You can fold your left shin under and bring your butt cheeks over to the right. On this side, it's almost comical what I have to do. I have to lift up something very high underneath my right bun. So don't make fun of me because I know when you do. Now pull your right heel in and lean over your right leg. Please make that plumb line drop far out beyond your right toes. Good pose for petting your cat because your cat's going, hey, you're not using your arms for anything. Now, you healthy athletic fighter pilots, I want you to just be digging into the right Achilles, right lower calf. I can still feel that. I've just raised my hips so there's no pressure on my left knee. That's all. When you get to be about 40, you got to start making minor modifications from time to time. I bet you've had to do that from time to time. Three more breaths. It's just getting good. I'm serious, you guys. People never stretch this. I go to 24 hours fitness for 40 years now, and I watch everybody stretch. I watch them like a hawk. And I've watched people from the 80s all the way to the young kids. They do everything, but they don't do this. It's whippersnappers. Good. You paid your dues. Come up and out. Now the beauteous twist that comes out of it, a variation of Mayurasana. Tuck your tummy in, brace your right hand, make your right knee go to the left a little bit in advance. Suck your guts in. Now, here's the key. Reach up. Reach up and grab the key on the ceiling. You left it up there. Inhale. Exhale, empty, turn right, 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 and elbow, maybe your shoulder outside your knee. Now on this side, because of the blocks that I'm sitting on, I can't quite grab underneath my right heel, but that's neither here nor there. It's not what I do, it's what you do. Now, turn to the right for a pretty strong but accessible, bearable, patient twist. If you're doing this with your buns down, hats off, man. I admire you. Can you feel like you can use that left elbow, left tricep to gently, intelligently leverage yourself into getting more of your spine to turn? Me too. Good, now turn your face all the way to the left for a moment. Sink your hips. Okay, come up and out. Not too much longer, you guys. Now, I got to go to Home Depot while they're open. Now, just grab this thing. Take it around in a circle. Woo! Those are some big circles. Other way. Good. Right elbow under. Maybe your left elbow. Rub up your head. Scratch your hair. Pull it. Isn't it funny how having your hair pulled on the one hand can be the most detestable thing from your siblings? And sometimes it's kind of nice when you're getting a massage. Lean forward a little bit. Okay, now release this. All right, now here's this sequence. Right elbow inside your right knee. Grab your right great toe. Now, instead of slouchy, horrible posture, full, excited, alacrity posture. And then shoot that leg out there. And then bring it straight up and down. And then chest forward, though. And then sit tall and lift it up higher. Pretend you're flexible for a second. I am a strong and flexible soul. Good, now rebend that thing. Now, simply grab your kind of right ankle with your kind of right hand. Kinda, the most popular word nowadays. Left hand out over the outside of your right foot. Brace yourself on your right hand and straighten that right leg. Now feel how your belly's in the way. Suck it in. Take your right leg over to the left and with long spine, turn vigorously to your right. It's a rare yoga pose. Ain't done this one for days. Hey, cat, I'm not going to pet you. Turn your face all the way to the left, even though you're still in the hamstring stretch. Inhale and release. Now just extend your right leg out in front. Triyong, Mukha Paschimottanasana, three-faced, west-facing forward fold. Sanskrit is a weird language. You're all hunching your shoulders forward. Knock it off. Inhale, bend your right knee in preparation for Baya Kumbhaka and good forward fold. Exhale. Stay in the pose. Breathe into the group suffering, please. And then I'm wondering if you'd come up and out. I bet you will. Okay, bring this in and have a seat. Please, meniscus, don't catch. Please don't catch. Yay! It's a good day. All right. Let me check the time because we've just been going hither and thither. 7:07. It's time to relax on your back, kids. We did a bunch of stuff. I'm proud of you. Please stay for Shavasana if you can. It's the best 5 minutes. And I always do my best to zip it, or as my brother-in-law used to say, stufu during Shavasana. Not going to say what that stands for. Relax, settle in. And 5 minutes for you. Okay, relax in the pose even more. Here's that thing I do once a week. If you'd like to invite God, love, source, spirit, universe, universal mind into you, you could do that. And if you said that little prayer with me, wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate refreshment, enlivenment, restoration, rejuvenation through yourself. Choose to be happy, as they say. Good, nice deep breath back in your bod. Slowly draw your knees in, curl onto your right side. Good, then with eyes closed, peaceful and serene, we'll sit up together in tribal harmony. Our spines are longer, our flesh is relaxed, our emotions are soothed, our minds are calmed, our hearts are open. Life is good. We are fortunate and blessed. Hands into the heart. Thanks to the one who makes all that possible. All together we say, Namaste. You guys, 75 minutes of yoga has made me forget about all of my problems, likely to never come back again, he said with his hands sticking together. Thank you for coming. That was a fun night. I hope you feel better than when you came. That's always my intention. Thank you for your support. And now I'm going to carefully touch the button so that we can say hi to each other if you'd like. Use my little finger because I don't want to have glue on all of the keys. Let's see. There's always a theme for a class, isn't there? There always is. Kristen, she's an artist. She's had glue on her hands before. I know that she has. Yes, she has. Nice to see you, sweetie. Good to have you. Stuart, hi, my man. Great to have you in class. You look robust and happy. Beth, hi, Beth. Good to see you, dear. It seems a while. I've missed you. Nice to see you. Good to have you back. It's Laura and Odin, the cat family that's had great healing. Yay. Here's mine. Hold on. Oh, I picked up my cat. We're stuck together. And Geeta, nice to see you, Geet. It's always a pleasure. You look lovely. Lisa Healy, always delightful, Lisa. Really good to see you. My friends, thanks for joining. I'll see you on the flip side. I'm going to Home Depot and getting some gunk off. See ya. I'm going to try some for my head too. Bye.